2023 looks like being a monster year for Xbox Game Pass, and we kick things off with some epic games coming to Xbox Game Pass in January. Let's get to it. Following on the heels of Persona 5 Royale, which was hugely popular on Game Pass when it landed, we see the addition of earlier Persona titles in the form of Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden. Both of these will be available on console, PC, and cloud, arriving on the 19th of January. In Persona 3, the player takes the role of a high school student, Gakusei, who joins the specialized extracurricular execution squad, the CEES, a group of students investigating a dark hour, a time period between one day and the next that few people are aware of. During the dark hour, the player enters Tartarus, a large tower containing shadows, creatures that feed on the minds of humans. To fight the shadows, each CEES member can summon a persona, a manifestation of a person's inner self. Persona 4 takes place in a fictional Japanese countryside and is indirectly related to earlier Persona games. The player-named protagonist is a high school student, Gakusei, who moved into the countryside from the city for a year. During this year-long stay, he becomes involved in investigating mysterious murders with a group of friends while harnessing the power to summon physical manifestations of their psyches, known as Persona. The Persona titles are super popular, so it's great to see 3 Persona titles on Game Pass now. But the biggest title for January has to be Monster Hunter Rise, coming to Game Pass for Xbox consoles, PC, and cloud on January the 20th. The Xbox Series X version will come with a quality mode of 4K up to 60 frames per second and a performance mode of 1080p and up to 120 frames per second. Other features include immersive 3D audio on the Xbox Series X and the Series S specifically, and crossplay between all Xbox consoles and the Windows PC version, and the ability to play the game via Xbox Cloud Gaming as part of Xbox Game Pass. In Monster Hunter Rise, you'll encounter a slew of new monsters inspired by Japanese folklore, like the flagship Wyvern of Malice, Magna Marlow. Of course, iconic and beloved monsters from past titles also return, rounding out a roster of fearsome beasts that are sure to test your skills. Seasoned hunters experienced with Monster Hunter World and Iceborne will feel right at home with the signature gameplay experience the series is famous for. And not only that, we can look forward to some massive DLC later in the spring. Inkulinati comes to console in the form of early access on the 31st of January. There's a demo already available for this. Inkulinati is an ink-based strategy straight from medieval manuscripts, where a rabbit's bum can be deadlier than a dog's sword. Become a master of the living ink and build your own bestiary, defeat medieval superstars, and collect perks to unleash hidden powers. Sticking with the medieval theme, sort of, we have Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition, as announced in my earlier videos. Stay subscribed to keep up to date, folks. Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition celebrates the 20th anniversary of one of the most popular strategy games ever, and now with stunning 4K Ultra HD graphics and a fully remastered soundtrack. Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition features The Last Khans, with 3 new campaigns, 4 new civilizations. Frequent updates include events, additional content, new game modes, and enhanced features with the recent addition of co-op mode. And finally, we have Roboquest for consoles, date to be confirmed. Roboquest is a fast-paced FPS roguelite, playable in a solo or 2-player co-op. Jump into the steel shoes of a high-powered, hypermobile robot and fight like you've never fought before. Run through randomly generated environments on an unrecognizable Earth. Scorched canyons and vivid cities packed with secrets, upgrades, and enemies. Destroy every laser-shooting evil bot and boss that stands in your way, choosing from an arsenal of handcrafted weapons to do so. Gather powerful technology to help you push forward, upgrades, abilities, and customization for your character and base camp. they'll stick with you after each defeat to make the next run a little easier. The game has that comic book black outline style of Borderlands and looks a lot of fun, despite being roguelike. So there you go for this initial roundup of games coming to Xbox Game Pass in January. Don't forget to hit the likes as I like it, YouTube likes it, and it helps people like you find great Xbox content just like this. And to be sure that you stay up to date on all the latest on Xbox, then you must subscribe to this channel. So, hey, don't waste your time. Hit that subscribe button, toggle that notification bell, and that way you'll know when I post Xbox videos, Xbox news, and the like, just like this. Sayonara until next time, peopleoids.